Hello, fellow Cravers. It's me, GD here. I'm here to give you a bit of a roundup what is going to be happening over the next couple of weeks with Crave Your Game. So, if people do not know, I'm not going to be here for the next couple of weeks for the fact that I'm having a bit of a break. Because since we've been doing Crave Your Game, I've just been constantly. I think the only times that I've had actually any breaks was during Christmas time, and that was because it was Christmas. It's a different matter. So, because I'm having a break, I already mentioned this already on in the update last week. There is not going to be any update for this Monday and next Monday. If people read that, I'm sorry. The people who do read that, I'm sorry. But it will be back when I come back as well. Not only will there not be any updates, but there will also be no last week in Crave Your Game for the next couple of weeks as well. So, like I said, same again, I'm sorry for people who do enjoy seeing a quick look at what we've been doing over the past week. It's just the fact that, one, I've not had time to edit it. At the moment, we are currently editing the video that comes out today. What's it called? The WWE prediction stuff. And it's taken longer than I thought it was going to be. So, unfortunately, I've not had time to actually sit down and edit it. Not only that, now looking at it a little bit, there is a lot more work that happens on the actual day when the video comes out that unfortunately we've just not had time to organise that. Doesn't mean that we haven't got any videos coming out in the next couple of weeks. We already got this scheduled. There is videos coming out every day. So don't worry about that. We have got a list. I think we're actually up to date up to the end of this month at the moment, which is great. Now, talking about the podcast, first thing first, there should be a podcast this week and next week, even though I'm not here. I am leaving it in the hands of Shimmy to host, so we'll see how that goes. But because he's hosting, the people who listen to the audio version of the podcast, unfortunately, same again, there will not be any audio version of the podcast for the next 2 weeks. Which I know I listen to it as well, which is kind of, look, it just makes it a lot easier. So I do recommend, if you do want to watch if you're going to go and watch the podcast, you can either watch it live on Wednesday, which will be on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CTG podcast, or you can also view it on here on the YouTube channel, which you'll actually see in this clip now, or I think I'll put this up on cravethegame.net and the Crave Your Game WordPress file as well. You can go to youtube.com/Crave Your Games. It'll be in the details above or below, wherever this video is at the moment. So yeah, that is pretty much what's going to be happening over the next 2 weeks. I will be back then in time for our Nights of Horror, which at the moment we're still having a few plans. There's a lot of us who are going to be doing this again. It's just organising who's doing what and when. All we know at the moment is that I will be doing the 31st. I'll be doing Halloween itself. I'm going to be doing Among the Sleep. And Ryan is planning to do Laser Fear on the 28th. And also the podcast I Come Back, which I'm surprised I didn't even notice this, will be the Halloween podcast, which will be live on this, what we just said earlier, on the 26th, with it coming live onto our YouTube channel on the 28th. So that is pretty much all I wanted to cover with you guys at the moment. So yeah, like I said, we've still got videos coming out every day, so sit back and enjoy those. Unfortunately, a few things aren't going to be showing up for the next couple of weeks. Like I said last week, Crave Your Game, the update and the audio version of the podcast. But they will be back on schedule in 2 weeks' time. So thanks for your patience, first of all. And if you are new to us here, please like and subscribe to our beautiful channel. We have a gaming video coming out pretty much every day. Yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks' time. Until then, goodbye, everybody.